Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do this look right here. This is more of a vampy look. I know it's a little early for fall makeup looks, but I got really inspired, really inspired by this girl named Raquel. She is freaking stunning, and I love her makeup looks. Like she's very creative with her makeup. So this is why I decided to do this look today. I hope that you guys like it. And also this was requested by one of my viewers on YouTube. She wanted me to use a specific palette, but I couldn't find it. I looked online, it was sold out. And I also went to Popcorn, my local beauty supply store, and the girl told me that the closest thing to that Morphe palette she wanted me to use was this one. If I could open it, it was this one. So if you're watching, girl, I try my best. I hope that you like the video, and I hope that you all like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and let's get to it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for all that you do, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the first thing that I'm going to try today is going to be this Nars primer. It says it has an SPF 30 in it, which is really good, and also it says that you could wear it by itself, which is really good if you go to the beach or if you're gonna be running errands and you don't want to put any makeup on. So yeah, that's definitely a go-go. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is going to be my Nars Luminous foundation. This one I did try it in my other video. I really love it. It has a medium to full coverage, and it's really good for all skin types. So yeah. So the brush that I'm using today is by Sigma, and it's called Flat Kabuki in the style F80. I actually have mentioned this brush before, and I really like it because it really buffs in your skin when you apply it, and it leaves it looking more natural instead of looking so cakey on. So this is hands down one of my favorite foundation brushes. Just putting it out there for you guys to try it out. So the next thing that I'm going to be using today, I haven't used this in a really long time, is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Chocolate. I recently got my eyebrows done because I was letting them grow, and yeah, so that's why I'm going to be using this pencil today to really just focus it in the front of my brows, and then I'm going to go back and use my Morphe palette.
Coming back, I miss your strong embrace. I want to believe we have a chance to let our hearts escape. I need you here with me. You see it on my face. I know that when our heartbeats run, troubles will be overcome. When you're coming back, I miss your strong embrace. I want to believe we have a chance to let our hearts escape. I need you here with me. You see it on my face. I know that when our heartbeats run, troubles will be overcome, overcome, overcome.
So the next thing that I'm going to be using, it's going to be my Tarte Shape Tape Holy Grail in the color medium. I'm going to be using my Morphe E22 brush. This is a blending brush just to really set my eyes and really get in there. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to be using my matte bronzer in the color Give Me Sun. I don't know, I'm going to be using this as just a transition color. I don't know, lately I've been really setting my eyes with my powder or just with bronzer. I don't know what's got into me. I'm just trying new things to see if they work for me. So please bear with me with my craziness. Also, the brush that I'm using is by Morphe as well, and it's in the style E27. This is a little bit more fluffier and a little bit more bigger than the other one that I was using for concealer. to really get that transition color in my eyes. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is going to be a Morphe palette. So the palette that I'm showing you guys is by Morphe, and it's in the style 35P. This palette has more of cool tones and a little bit of neutrals. So the first color that I'm using is going to be a neutral, just to really set the eyes. I know that I did it already, but I decided to do another color for the transition that I'm going for the eyes, because today I'm doing more like a smoky eye before I start going deep into darker colors. I wanted to really just keep going with the neutrals. So I decided to do one eye off camera just because I didn't know what to do. So I decided to use these two colors in the bottom that are a little bit more in the dark tones of Brown's family, just so I could really just create transition for the look that I'm going for. And the brush that I'm using is by MAC. The style faded away, so please bear with me on that. So yeah, so then I'm gonna go back and use that purple color on the eyes, and I'm going to focus that on the lids.
When are you coming back? I miss your strong embrace. I want to believe we have a chance to let our hearts escape. I need you here with me. You see it on my face. I know that when our heartbeats run, troubles will be overcome.
So the next thing that I'm going to be using is my Too Faced glitter glue, just because I'm going to be using a pigment for the lid. So I'm going to put that on top of the purple that I was actually using before, because I did change my mind. And I did it before, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do the same thing to to my eyes, just to really go with everything. So the pigment that I'm using is limited, and I forgot the name because I got it as a sample, and it's by MAC. So I will link that down below for you guys to see if you guys could order it or if they still have it online. So the next color that I'm going to be using is going to be that black color with one of my MAC brushes. Again, I don't know the style of it because it does fade away after a while. So yeah. So I'm going to be focused on that on my crease, and I'm going to create more of a V shape when I'm going in the corner of the outer part of my lid.
When are you coming back? I miss your strong embrace. I want to believe we have a chance to let our hearts escape. I need you here.
So now that I'm done with the eyes, I'm going to go back with the wipes and make sure that I don't have any fallout, and just to make the eyes look a little bit sharper. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to go back and use my Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium. And then after that, I'm going to be using my Pearlessence Coconut Water Hydrating Face Mist. I love this because it smells like coconut, and who doesn't love coconut? And I'm going to be spraying the coconut mist in the Morphe E8 brush, just to give it a little more hydration and for it to be a little bit more moist, so the concealer glides on really nice underneath my eyes. And next I'm going to be using my Smashbox Luminous eyeliner in the color Onyx. I'm using this because I'm gonna really focus it underneath my lash line just to make the effect, since we're doing a smoky eye. And I'm really just gonna get in there just to make it a little bit more darker, and then use any type of brush, a smaller brush, just to really get it underneath the eyes. So next I'm going to be using the Creme Shop eyelashes in the style Kimmy. These are a little bit more on the dramatic side and they have a lot of volume to them, so yeah. And then I'm going to be using the Essence mascara. It says that it's really good for volume and to separate them, so this is why I used this mascara today. And I'm going to also be using it at the bottom, my bottom lashes, that's what I meant to say. So after I am done with that, so the next thing that I'm going to be using is going to be this highlighter by Artist Couture in the color Supernova. This one's a little bit more of a reflect purple to it, and I'm going to just really focus that on the inner corner of my eyes just to make them pop out, since we already are doing a look that's a little bit more on the smoky side, so I wanted to pop out the purple in the corners of the eyes. And I'm going to be using my Smashbox powder, and the brush that I'm using is by Techniques. This one is really good for powder, so I suggest that you guys really try it. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is going to be my Holy Grail bronzer by MAC and the color Give Me Sun. You guys know already know that I love this bronzer just because it gives you more of a natural look and it doesn't make you look so orange or too light. It's just the perfect bronzer for the summer. So that's why I am obsessed with this bronzer, like I said before. So now I'm going to be using another highlighter from the collection from MAC Daddy, and this one was collaborated with Arfina. I love her, and it's in the color Slaynali. I don't know if I said that right, but it's such a beautiful gold highlighter pigment, and literally it slides on like butter. Like, look at that highlight. Like, I could slay all day in this highlighter, and I could literally bathe in it, but let's not do that in my channel today. So yeah, so I'm really just gonna focus that in my cheekbones, in my nose, and in my cupid's bow. So the last thing that I'm going to be using today, I haven't used Anastasia liquid lipsticks in a really long time, and I saw this color Brickell on the gram, and I was like, I have this, but I haven't really used it at all, and if I did, I only used it once or twice, so I decided to use the liquid lipstick in the color Potion. This is more like a purpley for like the fall or for Halloween looks or whatever you guys want to do with it. But I decided to put this color on just to really complement the look that I was going for. So I hope that you guys like my video. Please give this video a big thumbs up and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!